Hello there. In this video, we're gonna take a look at the back end of the Entree, which is a builder child theme demo site. So this is how the site looks on the front end. This is the homepage of the website. So let's take a look at all the individual pages and see how they are constructed, how they are made up. So on the home page, we have a image module, we have the navigation, and we have some static text which is being shown in the content module. And below this, we have a widget bar module which has a single widget, and in this widget, we're showing the billboard items here. Okay, so now if we go to the back end and we go to settings and reading, you can see that the front page has been set to show a static page. So we have a page welcome to Entree being shown on the front page, and we have set a page titled blog as the posts page. So if we go to all list of all the pages and edit this welcome to Entree page, so we can see that the content which is here is what appears on the website in the content module. And here in the custom layout, you can see that the layout has been set to home. So let's go ahead and edit that home layout to see what modules are present. Okay, so here we are in the home layout, and we can see that the width is 960 pixels. It has got an image module, it has got the navigation, a content module with no sidebars, a widget bar with just a single sidebar, and a footer. So that's exactly what we see here. Okay, now if we go to blog and we can see that when we go to see the list of all pages, blog also is there. So we have one page set for the home page and another page where all the posts will show up. And nothing is there in this page, so it's just empty. And the layout that you set here does not matter because this is a posts page, and whatever you select here doesn't actually get applied. So to set a layout for this posts page, which is a /blog in this case, we need to go to my theme and layouts and views. Over here we got to click on views, and then we should ensure that there is a view which associates the blog view with the layout that you have set for the posts page. So unless this view is added, the posts page is going to use the default layout of the site. Okay, so here as we can see on this posts page, we have one post here at the top and one more post here, and in the right side we have a sidebar in which this is a billboard widget. If you want to see this in action, you can go to appearance and widgets. Okay, and in the blog we can see that in the content module in the right side we have currently there is this billboard widget which is showing the billboard group featured food. So if we take a look at that billboard group, there's currently one billboard item which has 3 entries, and each entries or each image dimension is 288 by 150. So these are the 3 images in this billboard group, and these are what are appearing here. Okay, So let's go to the locations page. Right. So to add these locations and menu items, you got to install the uh, restaurant block, which is a free plugin for which comes along with Builder. So to install that, you got to just go to plugins and then add new, and then well, since this is a multi-site, it is not enabled for me, but you just have to install this like any other plugin. Just download this from your member panel, add new, and then browse to for the zip file, and then once you activate it, it's going to appear like this: Builder Block Restaurant. So what this plugin does is that it adds these uh, two sections in the left side of the dashboard. Okay, so to add a location, we have to basically go under the locations section and then just click on add new and fill in the content like how you would fill in a post or a page. I'm going to show you the existing locations which have already been added. Let's say, let me show you this one, Wharf, or let's say Coffee Creek, because yeah, it has got some map in it, so I'm going to show you that. So this is the title of the location entry, and this is the content of the particular location entry. And here we can add some features. These work just like tags, so you can choose from the commonly used features, or you can add your own. And cuisines also is another type of taxonomy where you can add some tagging to indicate the type of this location, and we can add the number, the hours, the timings. And for the location, you can just type the location in this, type your address for this particular location here, and then click on locate address on map. So that's gonna change this address in the map. And you can add a featured image, and once you're done with all these things, just click on save the changes, and it's gonna appear on the locations page like this. So this is the this is the title of the location entry, this is the date on which it has been posted, this is the featured image, and this is the content. And when you click on this, you're gonna go to the full view of this particular entry. And had there been a location which was entered here, and then had this button been clicked, then this map would be actually showing the address of the location. So to get the individual location entries to appear on this page, locations page, well, this can be actually any page title. It need not be locations, it can be just anything else as well. So to do that, all you have to do is you have to create a page, and so here the page title happens to be locations, and you have to select the template as location listing. So only if you select the template, set the template to location listing for this page, will the entries of the location post type appear here. Okay, so menu also is very similar. To add a new menu item, you would go to menu items and then click on add new. I'm going to show you an existing item. So this is the menu post type, and here we have the title. This is the content, and courses are again like basically tagging for this particular custom post type. LHS is also another type of tags. You can enter the price here and set a featured image. And if you want to have the menu items appear on a page, you have to edit the page and set the template to menu listing. You can see that by going to all pages and clicking on the menu. And here you can see that the template has been set to menu item listing. So this is what will cause the what will what will make the individual menu items appear on this page title menu like this. So on this page you can see that the menu items have been categorized by their courses. So here if you go to courses, you can see that there are three courses which has at least one entry each. So these three courses are shown on this page. Okay, so that's it. Hope this is helpful. Please post in the forum if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.